Bulldogs, controlled by Whitewater. Roberts with the ball, passes back to Mike Riley, on the right-hand side. Kenworthy with the ball now, down the right-hand side. Murray with the ball, passes back off, clears it to Kenworthy, goes around. One man tries a shot, he's fouled. Fouled by Jim Good. Jim Good committing the first personal in this ball game. Of course, the first personal against Jim Good. 7 minutes and 47 seconds remain. We just got started in this ball game. This should prove to be a real good game. 2 shots will be awarded now to Kenworthy. The first shot is short, off the rim, no good. So Kenworthy gets the second shot because he was fouled in the act of shooting. 6'2" senior, Darrell Kenworthy. On the second shot, it's off the mark, no good. Tipped up in the air, Kenworthy gets the ball, but whistles on to play. And a foul called on Bob Murray. Bob Murray committing the first personal on himself in the ball game. The second personal, 1 on each team now. We walk the length of the floor and we'll set up Dwayne Hamilton for the Centerville Bulldogs. No score in the ball game yet. Just early in the ball game. Here's Hamilton now on the 1 shot. Hamilton bounces the ball, will shoot it right-handed. It's in the air. It bounces way up, no good. Darrell Rensselaer takes it off and scores. Rensselaer scoring on the rebound. 2-0 in favor of Centerville's Bulldogs. As bringing the ball up court now is number 50, Larry Riley. Larry Riley passes underneath to Roberts. Roberts on the hook shot, no good. Taken off by Murray, laid up and good. Murray scoring from the left side, tying the ball game up 2-2. As the guards bring it up for the Centerville Bulldogs. Johnny Cox in possession of the ball on the right side. Can't get through, lobs it into Hamilton. Hamilton is covered up there. A pass back to Jim Good, right in front, up and good. Jim Good scoring. Putting Centerville out in front again by 2 points, 4-2. 7 minutes and 10 seconds remain in the first period. There's a pass by Mike Riley down to Kenworthy, stolen by Rensselaer. Rensselaer of Centerville stealing the ball, hands it off to Bud Wetzel. Wetzel up across the timeline now, the left-hand side to Rensselaer. Rensselaer covered up, passes into Hamilton. Wayne Hamilton feeds off. There goes Wetzel at the baseline. He feeds it up, no good. Good shoot, no good. Rensselaer rebounds, no good. Rensselaer again, no good. Tipped way up in the air. And taken off by Good of Centerville. Hamilton with the ball now. Jim Good up with a jump shot from the foul line. Off the mark, no good. Tipped up underneath by Rensselaer and out of bounds. Knocked out underneath by Kenworthy. Will go out to the Centerville Bulldogs. Dwayne Hamilton will throw it in. He passed it into the right-hand corner over to Rensselaer. Rensselaer tries a shot, but he's tied up. Tied up in there by Kenworthy. Kenworthy and Rensselaer will jump at the 15-foot marker at the foul circle. And here we go. It's thrown up in the air. Tipped and controlled by Jim Good, who passes nicely underneath the Hamilton up. Around, no good. Rensselaer tips, no good. Rensselaer again with the ball, and he's fouled. He's fouled in there this time by Larry Riley. Larry Riley committing his first personal. It's a second team personal against Whitewater. Will send to the line Darrell Rensselaer on 1 shot. Rensselaer ready for the shot now. The score is 4-2. Centerville out in front. There's his shot. It's good. 5-2 now the score. We have Centerville out in front by 3. Here's Mike Riley to Larry Riley. Riley around down toward the baseline. Halfway. Can't get through. Passes way back out to Roberts. Gale Roberts with the ball high over his head. Feeds it in underneath to Mike Riley. His shot is blocked by Cox. And knocked back out. Controlled by Larry Riley. And now to Roberts. Roberts in the dribble. He's covered up. Passes back to the left-hand side now to Larry Riley. Riley tries to get a pass through. Broken up by Wetzel. Wetzel controls the ball now for the Centerville Bulldogs. 5-2 the score. Centerville out in front by 3 points. Johnny Cox on the dribble. Gets the screen. Can't get through. Feeds it to Good. Back to Wetzel. Wetzel for the shot. It's off the mark. No good. Tipped up underneath. Brought forward by Roberts. And saved in there by Good. But it's controlled by Roberts of Whitewater. Now on the dribble is Larry Riley again for the Whitewater Bears. Passes off to Mike Riley. Goes to the right-hand side. Cuts back to the foul line. Back to Larry Riley for the shot. It's no good. Taken off this time by Johnny Cox. Cox controls the ball, whistles on the play. Cox traveled with the ball as he brought it up in the backcourt. Taken out on the far side will be Mike Riley. Mike Riley now into Gale Roberts. Roberts in the dribble. Now Mike Riley gives the signal of 2 fingers up in the air. Passes off to Roberts. Roberts shoots. It's just short, no good. Taken off then underneath by Kenworthy. Up and good. Kenworthy scoring right underneath the bucket from the right side. 5-4 the score. Whitewater behind by 1 point. 5 minutes and 2 seconds remain in the first period. Johnny Cox now on the attack for Centerville. Down the right side. Feeds underneath the Rensselaer. He's covered up by 3 men. Rensselaer gets it off to Jim Good. Jim Good is up in the air. His shot is no good. Taken off this time by Kenworthy. He clears it out this time to Larry Riley. Now Larry Riley in the backcourt. One of the guards for Whitewater brings it up court. Gets his screen from his brother. Passes around to Roberts the right side halfway down. Roberts passes back out. Whistles on the play. Traveling call. Traveling against Gale Roberts will go out in the backcourt to Centerville Bulldogs. The Bulldogs on the attack now as the guards, Wetzel and Cox, bring it up across the timeline. Cox to the right side, cuts to the left, goes to the foul line for the jump shot. It's just off the rim, no good. Taken off underneath by Mike Riley. Mike Riley way up in the air to get that ball that time. He cleared it out to Larry Riley. Riley down across the timeline. Back to Mike Riley, right at the center circle. Now he cuts across, hands off to Roberts. Roberts looking for a man cutting through. He's in a dribble now. Comes around back behind the circle. Pass off to Mike Riley. He goes to the right side, up for the jump shot. Off the mark, no good, short. Taken off by Darrell Renser. Cleared to Johnny Cox. And here we come. Cox down across the 10-second line. He loses the ball. Mike Riley with the ball. 2 on 1. 2 on 2 now. Now he's covered up. Can't get through. Passes back to Larry Riley for the shot. It's short. No good. Taken off by Darrell Rensler. As Rensler's doing a good job of rebounding. It's cleared down to Johnny Cox underneath, wide open to Jimmy Good. No good. Taken off underneath then by Cox. Shot up. No good. Tipped up underneath by Hamilton. No good. Tipped up again and whistles on the play. Number 44 fouling is Darrell Kenworthy on his first personal foul, the third team foul in the period. Within to the line, John Cox, but before he gets there, timeout is called by Whitewater. And with timeout on the floor, the score is 5-4 in favor of Centerville. 3:37 to go in the first period.
See the latest attractive and decorative Armstrong ceiling tiles at Richmond Lumber Company, Northwest 2nd and E. With the purchase of Armstrong ceiling tiles, you'll qualify for the title Weekend Wonder and receive absolutely free the Weekend Wonder kit. This handy kit from Richmond Lumber Company.
Johnny Cox will be on the 15-foot marker for Centerville for 2 shots. Centerville out in front 5-4. Here's his shot. It's in the air, rolls around and down in good. 6-4 as Centerville takes a 2-point lead now, and John Cox will be on the second shot of the 2-shot personal. Here's Johnny Cox ready for his shot. It's in the air, short, no good, taken off to the far side by Kenworthy. Kenworthy doing a good job on rebounding. He feeds out this time to Larry Riley. Mike Riley holds his hand up to signal a play. Gail Roberts with the ball on the far side now. Whitewater going to our right, Centerville to the left. There goes Roberts driving under the baseline, good. Roberts got his screen, went under and scored, tying this ball game up 6-6. 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first period. Now here come the Bulldogs again. Bud Wetzel passes off to Rensler. Rensler tries to get that double screen, but he's covered up by Murray. Pass over to the right side to Cox, a nice feed. Cox is open for 2. 8-6 now, Centerville out in front by 2 again. We have 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Mike Riley feeds it into Murray. Murray off to Kenworthy, who goes to the line. Can't get through, passes back out to Roberts. Roberts falls down and travels, so we'll go out to Centerville in the backcourt. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first period. John Cox brings it up across the timeline, guarded closely by Mike Riley. Down the right side to Jim Good. Good clears it back out to Wetzel. Wetzel goes to the line. He can't get through. Hands off to Rensler for the shot from behind the circle. Good! Darrell Rensler hitting. Putting Centerville out in front by 4 now, 10-6, with 2:33 to go in the first period. Larry Riley now on the dribble for Whitewater. To the right side, halfway to Kenworthy. Into Murray for a nice turnaround shot. It's in and out, no good. Taken off by Dwayne Hamilton. Cleared now right in front of us here to Bud Wetzel. Wetzel clears it down across the 10-second line, goes to the foul circle, passes off to Johnny Cox, who goes for the screen, gets it into Rensler. Rensler for the shot, rolls around and in, good. Rensler scoring, makes 12-6 now as Centerville has doubled the score. Whitewater behind by 6 points, 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first period. Mike Riley now on the attack for Whitewater. Has to clear it back out to brother Larry Riley. Now with the ball is Kenworthy for the jump shot from the right side. Short, no good, taken off by Murray. Murray up with the shot and he's fouled. Murray is fouled by Jim Good. He commits his second personal. Both personal fouls are against Jim Good. That is, Centerville has 2 team fouls and they're both on Jim Good. Now Murray at the line. The score is 12-6 in favor of Centerville. Here's Murray's shot. It's off the front of the rim, no good. He gets the second shot as he's fouled in the act of shooting. Here's Murray's last shot now. It's in the air. It's off the front rim too, no good. Hamilton went high in the air and came down on the floor hard to get that ball, but he caught at possession of it, cleared it out to Wetzel. Wetzel down to the baseline, left-hand side, and Bud Wetzel is called for charging. Bud Wetzel commits his first personal. That's a third team personal against Centerville. Both teams now have 3 personal fouls called. Now we walk the length of the floor as we have towing the line for Whitewater. Mr. Murray. Murray steps to the line. Bob Murray is up there for 1 shot. There it is. It's in the air. Good. 12-7 to score as Murray cuts the lead to 5 points now. Whitewater behind by 5. 1:40 to go in the first period. Wetzel to Rensler on the left-hand side. Rensler fakes right, goes left, shoots the jump shot. It's good. Rensler hitting from way out on the left side. 14-7 as the score is doubled again. We have Larry Riley on the right side in the attack now for the Bears. Off to Mike Riley. Dribbles, but he's covered up. Can't get through. Pass back to Kenworthy. Kenworthy covered by Ressler. Back to Mike Riley for the jump shot out of the right-hand side. Good. Mike Riley scoring that time. 14-9 is the score. Centerville out in front by 5 points. 1 minute and 11 seconds to go in the first period. Johnny Cox back to Wetzel from way out for a one-handed shot. Good. Wetzel hitting from way out just in front of the circle at the center of the floor. 16-9 now. Centerville out in front. 58 seconds to go in the first period. Here's Larry Riley for the Bears. He goes to the baseline. Up for the left-handed shot. No good. Pick it off underneath there by Jim Good on a pass way down to Johnny Cox. Cox is covered up. Can't get through. Off the wrist for that jump shot from way out. It's in the air. No good. And he's fouled. He's fouled by Bob Murray. That's the second personal foul on Bob Murray. We'll send to the line Darrell Rensler for the Bulldogs. That's the fourth team foul called here against Whitewater. Darrell Rensler on the line now. He's pretty deadly from any place on the floor, and he's good from the foul line. His shot is in and out, no good. Taken off by Murray. Murray clears it out to Mike Riley. Riley now in possession of the ball for the Bears. He goes across the floor, throws it to Roberts. Roberts fakes, goes all the way in, lays it up, rolls around, no good. Rensler takes it off. Rensler clears it for Centerville. Down the court they come again, running like crazy here. Here's Wetzel passing a long pass into Rensler from the baseline. A shot too long, no good. Taken off underneath and put up there by Cox, and Wetzel's on the play. Wetzel's on the play, and Kenworthy caught hooking underneath there. That's the second personal foul on Kenworthy. The fifth of the period, the 1-1 will be in effect now, as we have Dwayne Hamilton towing the line. Dwayne Hamilton, 6'3.5" junior for Centerville at the line. His first shot is good, so he gets the bonus. 23 seconds remain in the first period, 17-9 in favor of Centerville. Here's Dwayne Hamilton on the second shot. It's in the air. It's good. 18-9 now. As Centerville again doubles the score. 22 seconds left. Here comes Mike Riley. Larry Riley with the ball. Dribbles to the right-hand side. Comes around the screen. 14 seconds to go. Mike Riley passes to Roberts, who's covered up. Roberts clears it into Kenworthy. 9 seconds to go. 8 seconds. Kenworthy shoots. Rolls around the rim. No good. 5 seconds. Centerville comes off with the ball. Johnny Cox passes out. 2 seconds. Wetzel with the ball. The gun goes off before Wetzel gets a shot away. It went up and hit the front of the rim, but it was too late. The score here at the end of the first period is Centerville Bulldogs 18, the Whitewater Bears 9. We'll be ready for the
third. Ready, 18-9. Centerville leading. There's the jump. They'll jump over again. Not succeeding the first time. Hamilton jumping against Kenworthy. There's the tip, fought for, finally battered by Rensler into the hands of Hamilton to Wetzel. Wetzel of Centerville dribbles down the edge of the keyhole, hands off to Cox. Cox out beyond the keyhole, throws down to Rensler. The pass goes on through him. It'll go out. It'll go out to Whitewater. It'll go out to Whitewater, as we say, the Riley boys bring it down the backcourt. Mike Riley across the 10-second line. Mike Riley tries to pass in there to Murray. The ball is deflected by Jim Good, knocked out. It'll go out to Whitewater out of their own forecourt. Roberts will take the ball out. Stands under the Whitewater basket, passes into Riley. Riley is covered up right underneath. It'll be a jump ball. Wetzel in there on him, Good in there on him. Wetzel will jump for Centerville. Larry Riley for Whitewater. The jump taken by Centerville, Good in the backcourt to Cox. Cox down across the 10-second line. A leading pass down to Rensler all by himself, but Rensler can't hold on to it. It goes outside. The ball taken out by Whitewater. Kenworthy into the Riley brothers. Mike Riley across the 10-second line. Gives to Larry Riley, middle of the forecourt. Larry Riley over to the left-hand side to Roberts. Roberts passing down the lane. Pass goes through Larry Riley. He can't hold on to it. Goes outside. The ball will go out to Centerville. Now an official's timeout for a moment while the Centerville boy is going to tie his shoelace. Wetzel tying his shoe. Now we're ready. Wetzel passes the ball in the backcourt to Cox. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Centerville 18, Whitewater 9 the score. Wetzel passes down to Rensler. It's batted back. Wetzel picks it up. Wetzel dribbles down the left-hand side, passing down to Rensler. Rensler tries to save it before it goes out, but can't. He steps out. The ball will go out to Whitewater. Brought down the backcourt by Mike Riley. Mike Riley across the 10-second line. On the left-hand side, gives to Roberts. Roberts passing in the foul circle to Kenworthy. Kenworthy dribbles down the lane, shoots to the left-hand side, rolls around the rim and off. No good. Rebound by Hamilton. Hamilton giving to Cox. Cox of Centerville across the 10-second line into the forecourt. Passing into Good in the foul circle over to Rensler. Rensler hooks from the right-hand corner, rolls around the rim and spins out. No good. Hamilton's rebound no good. Good's rebound no good. Finally, Cox rebounds good. Cox getting the rebound on the left-hand side. Centerville 20, Whitewater 9. Mike Riley dribbles around the horn to the right, into the right-hand corner of the forecourt, shoots from the corner, short, no good. Good, rebounds, clearing off the boards for Centerville, giving to Wetzel. Wetzel across the 10-second line, middle of the forecourt. Wetzel hands off to Rentschler. Rentschler around the horn to the right, shoots from the right of the keyhole, good. Rentschler hitting a one-hander from the right of the outer edge of the foul circle. Centerville 22, Whitewater 9. Ball brought down by Whitewater. Larry Riley passing into Murray. Murray jumps from on the foul line. The shot partially blocked, no good. Taken out of the air by Larry Riley. Given to Kenworthy, who shoots halfway down the right-hand side, rolls around the rim, spins out, no good. Rebound by Hamilton of Centerville to Rentschler. Rentschler across the 10-second line, dribbles into the outer edge of the keyhole, and now Kenworthy is called on a tripping foul. Personal number 3 on Kenworthy. The third personal on Kenworthy of Whitewater. Whitewater calls timeout before we have Centerville up at the line. Centerville 22, Whitewater 9 the score with 5:34 left in the second quarter. Chuck Dwayne Hamilton at the foul line for Centerville as we resume play on the 1-and-1. Hamilton eyes the basket. The big boy shows up the one-hander, rolls down in, good. Hamilton, 6 foot 3.5 inch junior, gets the ball for his second attempt now. 23-9, Centerville leading. He eyes the basket, the one-hander, good. 24-9, Centerville out in front. Riley brings the ball down for Whitewater across the 10-second line. Mike Riley passing into Murray. Murray in the circle over to Roberts. Roberts drives down the left-hand side of the lane. Tries to get a layup away, blocked, no good. Roberts gets the rebound. Roberts shoots from the left-hand side of the lane, good. Roberts hitting from the left-hand side of the lane, halfway between the circle and the backboard, a one-hander. Centerville 24, Whitewater 11. Ball brought across the 10-second line by Cox. Cox of Centerville dribbles around the horn to the left. Cox gives to Rentschler. Rentschler comes dribbling back out, passing into Good. Good shoots from the left of the lane, halfway between the circle and the board. High, no good. Rebound taken off by Whitewater. He's tied up by Good and a foul called on Jim Good. Personal number 3 on Jim Good of Centerville as he grabbed his arms around the man that time trying to get the ball. Looks like Good is going to come out after 3 personals replaced by Ronnie Kinder. Ronnie Kinder going in for Jim Good for Centerville. At the foul line for Whitewater, we'll have Jerry Whitt, the boy who just went into the game. Whitt up there to get the ball. Gets it from James Beneke. Eyes the basket. Shoots. Good. He has only the one shot. 24-12. Centerville doubling the score over Whitewater. Ball brought up by Centerville. Ronnie Kinder down the right-hand side of the forecourt. Halfway down. Passing to Hamilton in the corner. Hamilton fakes. Passing back to Wetzel. Wetzel dribbles, passing underneath the wrestler who pivots. The pivot shot off the rim, no good. And as they fight for the rebound, a foul is called on Cox. John Cox draws his first personal foul. Whitewater will be at the line. That is the 5th team foul. The 5th team foul, so the 1-and-1 will be in effect. The bonus rule will now apply for Bob Murray. Murray, the 6-foot senior for Whitewater, up at the line. He gets the ball, eyes the basket on his toes. The one-hander splits the net, good. Centerville 24, Whitewater 13. Now Murray with his bonus attempt, eyes the basket, bounces the ball a couple of times, the one-hander good. 24-14, a 10-point lead for Centerville over Whitewater. Ronnie Kinder brings the ball up down the right-hand side of the forecourt for the Bulldogs. Passing back to Wetzel. Wetzel, middle of the forecourt to Cox. Cox of Centerville dribbles toward the right-hand side. Dribbles, shoots from the right-hand corner, good. Cox hitting. A foul is called on Hamilton. The basket counts, but it's the first personal foul on Dwayne Hamilton of Centerville. Whitewater again will be at the line. Centerville 26, Whitewater 14, 4 minutes, 34 seconds left in the second quarter. For Whitewater up there is Jerry Whitt. Jerry Whitt, the 6-foot junior, on the 1-and-1. Takes his time, feet on the line, up on his toes, high to the right, no good. Rebound by Hamilton. Dwayne Hamilton of Centerville. Giving the ball to Cox, over to Kinder. Kinder down across the 10-second line, dribbles down the right-hand side, shoots from the right of the keyhole, good. Ronnie Kinder hitting a one-hander from the right of the outer edge of the keyhole. Centerville 28, Whitewater 14. Mike Riley tries to pass into Murray, the pass deflected, Mike Riley picks it up. Riley around the horn to the right, tries to shoot, the ball knocked out of his hands, picked up by Hamilton. Then as Wetzel gets it, Wetzel steps outside, the ball will go out to Whitewater. Riley passing into Larry Riley. Mike to Larry. Larry in the pivot to Murray. Murray dribbles, shoots from the right of the foul circle, blocked, no good. Rebound taken off by Rentschler, but Rentschler pushes off. A foul called on Rentschler. Personal number 1 on Darrell Rentschler of Centerville in the ball game. For Whitewater, Jerry Whitt up at the line. Whitt up there on the 1-and-1. The 7th team foul called on Centerville. Right-hander, one-hander, high to the right, no good. Rebound taken by Wetzel. Wetzel gives to Cox of Centerville. A fast break down to Kinder, but the pass is high, goes outside. Whitewater deflects it as it goes out. The ball will be taken out by Centerville out of their own forecourt into Kinder. Kinder in the right-hand corner, fakes. Dribbles, gives to Wetzel. Wetzel, the outer edge of the keyhole, passing through to Cox, back to Kinder. Kinder dribbles into the foul circle, passing down the lane to Rentschler. Rentschler tied up, does get a hook shot away, good. As he dribbled over to the right-hand side of the lane, he hooked. The basket counts, and a foul is called on Roberts. The foul is on Gale Roberts, his first in the ball game. 30-14, Centerville 30, Whitewater 14. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter. The 7th team foul now called on Whitewater. Rentschler fires, good. 3-point play made good by Darrell Rentschler. 31-14, Centerville leading. Larry Riley brings it up across the 10-second line for Whitewater. Gives to Mike Riley. Mike Riley dribbles in toward the keyhole, around the horn to the right. Passes in to Roberts. Roberts in the foul circle. Passing over to the right-hand side to Mike Riley, who jumps halfway down the forecourt short. No good. Ball taken by Kinder of Centerville, given to Rentschler. Rentschler to Cox. Cox across the 10-second line. Cox shoots from the right of the foul line. Good. Cox hitting from the right edge of the foul line. 33-14, Centerville leading. Ball brought up by Mike Riley, and he yells for timeout for Whitewater. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left in the second quarter. Centerville ahead 33-14. This Whitewater will pass the ball in. Riley into Mike Riley. Larry to Mike. Mike down across the 10-second line. Mike Riley hands off to Larry. Larry dribbles down the right-hand side, comes driving in, shoots from the right of the lane. Good. He shot from the right of the lane, a one-hander, as he was in close to the backboard. 33-16, Centerville ahead. Centerville on the attack. Wetzel across the 10-second line. Down the left-hand side to Cox. He jumps from the left of the keyhole. High, no good. Rebound taken off by Kinder. He shoots. Blocked, no good. However, a foul is called on Mike Riley. Personal number 1 on Mike Riley in the game. That's the 8th team foul called on Whitewater. Ronnie Kinder is up there at the line. 2 shots. Kinder with 2 for Centerville. Bounces the ball up and down, takes his time, eyes the basket. The right-hander, one-hander, good. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Centerville leading 34-16. Kinder again bounces that ball on the floor while he takes his time before he shoots. The one-hander in the air, rolls around and out, no good. Rentschler rebounds, no good. Rentschler rebounds again, good. Rentschler tipping in the rebound, right in the lane in front of the backboard. Centerville 36, Whitewater 16. Centerville ahead by 20. Mike Riley dribbles, shoots from the right of the keyhole. High, no good. Rebound fought for. Wetzel tries to save it. He does as it hits the leg of a Whitewater player, goes out, taken out by Centerville. Wetzel brings it down across the 10-second line. Gives to Cox. Cox dribbles down the left of the keyhole, gives to Rentschler. Rentschler dribbles into the foul circle, shoots from on the line short. Ball goes under the backboard outside. It'll go out to Whitewater. Larry Riley into brother Mike Riley. Mike Riley dribbles down the backcourt across the 10-second line. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Larry Riley dribbles down the right-hand side, halfway down. Passing out to Mike. Mike shoots from on the line. High, no good. But a foul is called on Cox. John Cox of Centerville draws his second personal foul in the ball game. Gale Roberts up at the line. Kenworthy coming back in. Kenworthy replacing Jerry Whitt. Whitt out, Kenworthy in for Whitewater. Roberts gets the ball at the foul line. The 6-foot senior toes the line, brings that left foot back up on his toes, shoots good. Centerville 36, Whitewater 17. Roberts again, the one-hander, rolls around and off, no good. Rebound taken off by Hamilton, but Hamilton throws the ball away. As he tries to throw it to Cox, he throws it over his head. The ball will go out of their forecourt to Whitewater. Mike Riley into Larry Riley. Larry Riley over to Roberts. Roberts on the left-hand side, dribbles down the left of the keyhole. As Roberts drives down, he's tripped by Kinder. Ronnie Kinder called on his first personal foul in the ball game. Gale Roberts of Whitewater will be up at the line. 1 minute, 39 seconds left in the second quarter. 36-17 score, Centerville in front. Roberts on the 1-on-1, the one-hander, good. 36-18. Now Roberts with a chance to get another point for his team. The one-hander, good. Centerville 36, Whitewater 19. Cox passing in the backcourt for Centerville to Wetzel. Back to Cox. Cox down across the 10-second line. Middle of the forecourt to Wetzel. Wetzel down the left-hand side, halfway to Rentschler. Back to Wetzel over the right-hand side to Cox. In the foul circle to Kinder. He shoots from on the line. High, no good. Rebound fought for. Hamilton gets it. Gives to Rentschler. Rentschler pivots. The pivot shot off the rim. No good. Rebound taken off then by Larry Riley. Larry Riley brings it down across the 10-second line for Whitewater. Over the left-hand side to Roberts. Roberts dribbles in toward the keyhole. He drags his pivot foot. Traveling call. The ball will go out to Centerville. Cox will take it out. Cox taking it out along the sideline. Passing into Wetzel. Back to Cox. Cox down the right-hand side of the forecourt. Fakes, passing in the corner to Hamilton. Hamilton passing into Cox. Cox lays it up on the right-hand side. Blocked, no good. Rebound by Roberts into the hands of Mike Riley. Mike Riley drives all the way down, misses the layup. Then as the rebound is taken by Larry Riley, a foul is called. A charging foul is called on Larry Riley. Personal number 2. No, Chuck, that was on Larry Riley. Personal number 2 on Larry Riley. Wetzel of Centerville walking up to the foul line. On the 1-and-1, Wetzel shoots, good. Whitewater behind 37-19 with 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Wetzel of Centerville fires the one-hander, good. 38 for Centerville, 19 for Whitewater. Mike Riley across the 10-second line for Whitewater's Bears, down the right-hand side halfway to Kenworthy. Kenworthy fakes, passing back out to Mike Riley. Mike Riley dribbles out middle of forecourt to Larry Riley. Into Murray, back to Larry Riley. Larry Riley dribbles underneath, lays it up. He was fouled. We'll have to see whether the basket counts or not. The foul was on Darrell Rentschler, and it appeared that he was fouled before he shot. That's the second foul on Rentschler of Centerville. The basket does not count. The signal from the officials that it does not count. He was fouled before that. He'll have a second chance, however. He makes his first one good. Larry Riley making his first foul shot count. 38-20, Centerville leading. The next shot rolls down in, also good. Larry Riley making both of them. The score, Centerville 38, Whitewater 21. 35 seconds left in the first half. Ronnie Kinder dribbles down the right-hand side, gives to Cox, middle of forecourt to Wetzel, a long one-hander, good. Wetzel hitting halfway between the center circle and the foul circle. The second long one he's hit. 40-21, Centerville leading. Larry Riley or Mike Riley to Roberts. Roberts jumps from the left-hand side way out short, no good. Rebound by Kenworthy, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound taken off by Ronnie Kinder of Centerville. 12 seconds left in the half. Kinder passing down to Hamilton. The ball hits Hamilton, gets away from him. Roberts picks it up. Roberts a long one-hander just across the 10-second line, high, no good. Rebound by Rentschler to Kinder. Kinder fires too late. Even if he'd made it, it would not have counted. Kinder shot the right-hand side just across the 10-second line. His shot was short, but the gun had ended the half even before he got the shot away. At the end of the first half, the score, Centerville 40, Whitewater 21.
There, taken off by Roberts. Roberts passes it off to Mike Riley. Mike Riley in the corner for a shot is fouled. Fouled by Johnny Cox. And it's a third personal foul on John Cox, so going to the line for Whitewater will be Mike Riley. Mike Riley on 2 shots now. The score is 40-21 in favor of Centerville. Mike Riley's first shot is good. Riley now on the second shot of 2 as he was fouled in the act of shooting. There's his shot, the right-handed shot in the air, it's good. 40-23 now is the score. Centerville out in front by 17. 7:54 to go in the third period. Wetzel and Cox bring the ball up the backcourt. Cox with the ball now in possession, dribbles around the left-hand side, can't get through as Mike Riley covers him up. Off to Wetzel, a nice pass right back to Johnny Cox. He fakes a man, goes up for the shot, it's short, no good, taken off by Ronnie Kinder. Ronnie Kinder's bank shot is off, no good. Tipped up by Rentschler, no good. Hamilton with the ball now, wide open, shoots and scores. Wayne Hamilton hitting, 42-23 the score now. Centerville out in front. Mike Riley with the ball, off to Larry Riley, the right-hand side, halfway down to Kenworthy. Kenworthy has to clear it back out to Mike Riley. Mike Riley goes to the foul line, can't get a shot off. And we have another man in the ball game. Number 50 for Whitewater, who just shot, is Larry Riley. He's in there. Larry Riley hit that bucket. I thought it was a new man, but it was Larry Riley, and he steals the ball after Centerville brings it up the backcourt. Back in now, Mike Riley with the ball. Gets around the right-hand side. He's open, lays it up, rolls around the rim. No good. Whitewater having trouble hitting their bunny shots. And Centerville clears the boards. It's brought up now by Wetzel. Bud Wetzel in the dribble. The score is 42-25 in favor of Centerville. Rentschler hitting again from the left-hand corner. 44-25 now the score. Centerville out in front. 6:46 to go in the third period. Here's Mike Riley now for the shot behind the foul circle. It's off the mark. No good. And goes out of bounds on the far side. Will go out in the backcourt to Centerville. John Cox with the ball. Passes in now to Bud Wetzel. Wetzel right back to John Cox. He brings it up now across the timeline. Cox dribbles around the screen, gets a double screen for the shot out of the left corner. Good. John Cox scoring, making it 46-25 now. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remain in the third period. Gale Roberts passes it into Murray. Murray tries to shovel it off, but it goes out of bounds to Centerville. Here come the Centerville Bulldogs again. Now Johnny Cox with the ball. Down the left-hand side to Darrell Rensler. Rensler holds the ball up high, comes around behind the foul circle, off to Kinder. Kinder goes to the line, up for the jump shot. It's in and out, no good. Taken off then by Gale Roberts. Roberts of Whitewater down on the attack now. 2-on-2 situation. Passes off to Mike Riley. Riley goes to the lane, and there's a whistle on the play. He's fouled by Bud Wetzel. Bud Wetzel commits his second personal. And we have a substitution coming in now for Centerville. Dave Mabe, 6-foot senior, comes in for John Cox. And it will be one shot awarded here to Mike Riley. Mike Riley of the Bears now will be attempting one shot at the line. It's in the air. It's good. 46-26 now. Centerville out in front by 20. 5 minutes and 53 seconds remain in the third period. Mabe with the ball right back to Wetzel. Wetzel cuts one way, goes to the other. Round the left-hand side to Mabe and into Hamilton. Back to Mabe. Mabe up for the shot. It's too long. No good. Tipped up by Rensler. No good. Then taken off underneath there by Larry Riley. And he's tied up. Larry Riley is tied up this time by Kinder. Ronnie Kinder and Larry Riley will jump at the 15-foot marker. Here's a jump ball thrown up by Beneke. Controlled this time by Whitewater. Gale Roberts with the ball down the right side to Kenworthy at the baseline. Comes in for the shot. He's tied up. Tied up by Ronnie Kinder, and he fell to the floor hard. He's all right, though. He's getting up. He's a little bit dejected because he couldn't get the shot away, but he was tied up nicely then by Ron Kinder and Darrell Rensler. Here's the jump ball. Rensler tips the ball back to Dwayne Hamilton, and now Bud Wetzel has the ball. Up across the timeline at the center circle. Now he passes back to left side to Mabe. Mabe comes in with a nice bounce pass to Kinder. Up for the shot. It's no good. Whistles on the play. And Roberts commits a personal foul. His second in the ball game. We'll send to the line Ronnie Kinder for the Centerville Bulldogs. Centerville out in front 46-26. 5 minutes and 21 seconds remain in the third period. 2 shots now for Ronnie Kinder. The right-handed shot is in the air. It's good. 47-26 now. A 21-point lead by Centerville over Whitewater. Here's Ron Kinder's second shot. It's in the air. It's good. 48-26. 5 minutes and 21 seconds remain in the third period. Mike Riley on the attack now for Whitewater. Off to Larry Riley, who goes beyond the screen, over halfway down the right-hand side. Dribbles now in toward the baseline. Has to come back out with the ball. Kenworthy on the dribble to the foul line. Up for the shot. It's off. No good. Murray with the ball. Fakes nicely. Goes up in the air. Lays it up. He goes in and out. Murray having trouble hitting. Ronnie Kinder clears the board to Mabe. A 2-on-1. Mabe clears it off the Rensler, but he traveled before he did. So we'll go out in the backcourt to Whitewater. Taken out this time and thrown in to Mike Riley. Mike Riley hands off to Larry Riley. Goes to the right-hand side to Kenworthy. Kenworthy halfway down, comes to the foul line and travels. We'll go out to Centerville now in the backcourt. Bud Wetzel taking it out. Passes into Mabe. Right back to Bud Wetzel, who brings it up across the 10-second line. Off the left side now to Darrell Rensler for that jump shot of his. It's in the air. Good. Darrell Rensler hitting a real hot streak tonight. He's hit and played real good ball. Got 16 points the first half. 50-26 to score. 4:24 to go. There's Larry Riley on the shot. It's no good off the front rim. Tipped up underneath there by Kenworthy and then knocked out of bounds by Ronnie Kinder. Will go out underneath the bucket of Whitewater. Kenworthy will take it out. There's a set-up play. The ball is in action now. Passed into Larry Riley. Cleared back to Murray. Now to Mike Riley. Back behind the left-hand side of the foul circle. We're still on this near side. Here's Roberts going to the baseline. Gets around Kinder. Drives up. Lays the ball up. No good. Tipped up underneath there by Kenworthy. No good. And going up for the rebound was Dwayne Hamilton. He was fouled by Murray. Murray commits his third personal in the ball game. Gary Fudge is a 5'7" junior. Of course, plays in the guard position for Centerville. He'll be back there with Mabe now. Here's Hamilton on the shot. It's good. He had the one shot. 51-26 to score. 3:53 to go in the third period. Larry Riley now with the ball. Up across the timeline. Cuts to the right side now. Goes around halfway to the right-hand side. Passes off into Mike Riley, who dribbles toward the baseline. Hands off to Murray for the one-handed push shot. It's short. No good. And the ball bounds off of Kenworthy's feet and out of bounds. Will go out to Centerville. Gary Fudge now clears it into Mabe. Back to Fudge. Bud jump across the timeline, passes halfway down the left-hand side to Rensler. Rensler loops the ball over to Mabe, right back, tries to get it to Rensler, but Roberts steals it. Roberts for Whitewater with the ball, has to slow up. The ball almost intercepted by Rensler, gets it to Kenworthy. Now across the timeline in the offensive zone. With the ball now is Larry Riley for the jump shot. It's good. Larry Riley hitting from the right side. 51-28 the score. 3 minutes and 11 seconds remain in the third period. Centerville out in front. Now on the attack is Gary Fudge. Gary Fudge dribbles in, passes, loops it underneath to Mabe. Mabe turns around and shoots, but before he does, he's fouled. Fouled underneath there by Larry Riley. Larry Riley committing his third personal foul. Dave Mabe will go to the line for the Centerville Bulldogs. Centerville 51, Whitewater 28. 3 minutes and 3 seconds remain in the third period. There's Mabe's shot. It's good. Now Whitewater in attack. 52-28 the score. And there's a shot out of the right-hand corner. This time by Larry Riley. It's good. Hitting a beautiful shot out of the right-hand corner. 52-30 is the score. 22-point lead here by Centerville. Stolen away by Roberts as Fudge tried to clear it in. Roberts goes down all the way, lays it up good. 52-32 now. A 20-point lead by Centerville. 2:39 to go. Mabe goes all the way. Passes off nicely to Hamilton. Up for the jump shot. It's short, no good. And taken off by Kenworthy. Kenworthy now back out, down across the timeline. Loses his dribble momentum. Has to hold up on the dribble. Passes off this time to Larry Riley. Riley comes to the left and cuts back. Passes off to Mike Riley, who goes to the right-hand side around the screen. Gets the shot away. Rensler blocks the shot. And Murray retrieves it nicely and puts it in. Bob Murray scoring. 52-34 to score now. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third period. Here's Gary Fudge with the ball for Centerville. Gets it into Rensler. Rensler comes to the foul circle. Has to back off, however, as he's covered by two men. Into Gary Fudge. He clears it out to Dave Mabe. Mabe will go up for the shot. It's in the air just short. Off the front rim. Taken off by Kenworthy. Kenworthy comes out. He comes down and sees two men in front of him, so he can't do Centerville man. And he's fouled. Fouled by Gary Fudge. Fudge, who just got in the ball game, commits his first personal. Ready for the shot. It's a right-handed shot in the air. Bounds around the rim and down in good. 52-35 the score now. Centerville out in front with 1:50 to go in the third period. The all-court press now put on. Rensler gets the ball way down to the left-hand corner. Shoots it short, no good. Taken off by Roberts. Roberts out. Gets it off to Mike Riley. Mike Riley slowed up, but he goes on to the baseline. Passes back now to Larry Riley, who clears it back now to Gale Roberts on the left-hand side, right in front of us. The ball into Murray now. Fakes once, goes up, then shoots. No good. Short. Off and taken off by Centerville's Rensler. Rensler's tied up. Joe Rensler, looking for a man to pass off to, was tied up by Kenworthy, as Kenworthy sneaked around from behind him and tied him up immediately. Will be jumping at the Whitewater foul circle. It's tipped off by Rensler and then tipped back by Bud Wetzel, saved nicely by Hamilton, and Ronnie Kinder with the ball now across the timeline. Pass to the left side, almost stolen in there by Mike Riley. Then the ball is rolled out of bounds. Rolled out of bounds by Bud Wetzel as he lost possession. Whitewater takes it out of the backcourt now. Larry Riley with the ball in the dribble. Passes the right-hand side to Murray, and he loses the ball. 52-35 the score. 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining in the third period. Bud Wetzel now on the attack for Centerville. Passes into Kinder. The ball is knocked out of Kinder's hand. Kinder retrieves possession of it, but there was a whistle underneath. A whistle and a foul call on Kenworthy. Kenworthy committing his fourth personal, so Darrell Kenworthy, 6'2" senior, is in trouble here with 4 personal fouls. Ron Kinder will toe the line now from the 15-foot mark for Centerville on one shot. 55 seconds remain in the third period. 52-35, Centerville out in front. Kinder makes it 53-35 in favor of Centerville. 54 seconds to go now in the third period. Here's Mike Riley coming to the foul line. Up for the shot. He's fouled. Fouled by Gary Fudge. Mike Riley will go to the line now for Whitewater. We have 49 seconds remaining in the third period. Mike Riley will be on 2 shots. His first shot is good. 53-36 the score now. 1 shot remaining of this 2-shot foul. Mike Riley on the second shot. The right-handed shot is in the air. Good. 53-37. The score now with Centerville out in front. 49 seconds to go. And now Whitewater in the all-court press again. Wetzel with the ball. Brings it up court. Off to Kinder. Kinder goes to the foul line. Up for the jump shot, but he passes nicely under to Hamilton. Hamilton shot it just off. No good. A big tip up there by Rensler, and Mike Riley gets it. 38 seconds to go in the third period. Here comes Larry Riley. Passes off to Kenworthy. Kenworthy drives. Tries to lay it up over his head. It's no good. Whistles on the play. And Larry Riley is caught pushing off underneath the basket on that rebound. That's the 4th personal foul now on Larry Riley. So Kenworthy and Larry Riley are both in trouble with fouls here. We don't see anyone moving toward the scorer's bench to come into the ball game for Whitewater. First shot, it's good. He's on the bonus. 54-37 now is the score. Centerville out in front. 31 seconds remain in the third period. There's Wetzel's second shot. It's good. The right-hander shot hitting perfectly. Here's Mike Riley now on the attack for Whitewater. He comes down with 27 seconds. Has to clear it to the right-hand side to Murray. Murray goes in for the jump shot. It's around the rim and off, no good. Cleared by Hamilton. 20 seconds to go. And Dwayne Hamilton commits his second personal foul as he was in there really fighting to get that ball off of the rebound. In the air, the first one good, so he gets the bonus. 55-38 the score. 19 seconds remain. Here's Darrell Kenworthy's second shot. In and out, no good. Tipped back by Ronnie Kinder, and he picks it up himself. And clears it back now to Bud Wetzel. Wetzel brings it up now to Gary Budge. Budge off to Darrell Rensselaer on the left-hand side halfway. He's covered by two men. The ball is knocked out of his hands on the far side by Murray. And Gary Budge will take it out for Centerville. The ball again is passed in, but knocked out at the gun. Mike Riley knocks the ball out at the gun. The score is 55-38 in favor of Centerville at the end of the third period.
Jump over again. Kenworthy will jump opposite Hamilton. There's the jump taken by Cox of Centerville. Cox across the 10-second line. Down to Rensselaer. Rensselaer underneath. Lays it up off the rim. No good. Rebound taken by Good. Good is tied up. It'll be a jump ball. Whitewater in their backcourt. Murray has it. Murray across the 10-second line. Middle of the forecourt to Larry Riley. Larry Riley passing in the foul circle to Kenworthy. Over to Roberts. Roberts to the left of the circle. Down in the left-hand corner to Murray. Underneath to Mike Riley, who lays it up. Rolls around rim and out. No good. Mike Riley rebounds. Lays it up. Good. And a foul is called on Darrell Rensselaer. Good. 55-41. Centerville ahead by 14. Centerville on the attack. Cox brings the ball across the 10-second line. Dribbles down the left-hand side to the left of the keyhole. Looks for an open man. Gives to Rensselaer. Rensselaer into Good. Good down to Cox, who shoots from the left of the lane in close. Good. A one-hander by Cox from the lane between the circle and the backboard. 57-41. Centerville ahead. Mike Riley down to Roberts. Gail Roberts dribbles down the left-hand side. Tied up by Good. Loses the ball to Good. Jim Good of Centerville gives it to Wetzel. Over to Cox. John Cox down across the 10-second line. Dribbles down the left-hand side. Hands to Rensselaer. Rensselaer around the horn to the right. Dribbles toward the corner. Shoots from the right-hand corner. Off the rim short. No good. Rebound by Murray. Murray of Whitewater giving in the backcourt to Larry Riley. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left in the final quarter. Larry Riley around the horn to the right. Passing into Roberts. Roberts over to Mike Riley. Mike Riley fakes, gives to Murray. Back out to Roberts. Roberts sets, fakes, and dribbles. Shoots from the right of the circle. Off the rim. No good. Rebound by Good. Good giving in the backcourt for Centerville to Wetzel. Down the left-hand side of the forecourt to Rensselaer. Underneath to Hamilton. Hamilton lays it up. Good. Hamilton laying it up from the right-hand side. Centerville 59, Whitewater 42. Ball passed down to Murray. Murray gives to Mike Riley, who shoots from the right of the circle. Good. Mike Riley hitting a jump shot from the right of the outer edge of the keyhole. Ball brought in by Centerville. Wetzel to Cox. Pass almost gets through Cox. Cox gets it back. Throws to Wetzel in the left-hand corner to Rensselaer. A one-hander. Round the rim and out. No good. The rebound is knocked outside. Knocked out by Kenworthy of Whitewater. It'll go out to Centerville out of their own forecourt. 6 minutes left to go in the final quarter of the ball game. Centerville leading 59-44. Cox gets it, shoots from the left-hand corner. Off the rim short. No good. Rebound by Larry Riley. Larry Riley of Whitewater across the 10-second line. Over the right-hand side to Murray. Back out to Larry Riley. Gives to Mike Riley. Mike Riley around the horn to the right. Shoots from the right of the outer edge of the keyhole. Short. No good. Rebound by Kenworthy underneath. Good. Kenworthy putting in the rebound underneath. 59-46. Centerville ahead now by 13. Wetzel dribbles down the right-hand side. 5.5 minutes left in the final quarter. Cox gets it. The ball knocked out of Cox's hands by Mike Riley. He falls on the floor along with Cox. It'll be a jump ball. There is the jump taken by Rensselaer. Rensselaer covered up by Mike Riley and fouled by him. Centerville 59, Whitewater 46. Rensselaer on the 1-1. Rensselaer eyes the basket, takes his time. The one-hander in the air hits the rim short. No good. Rebound by Kenworthy. Kenworthy is tied up. And a foul is called on big Dwayne Hamilton, the big boy. Third personal foul in the ball game. Whitewater will be at the line with 5 minutes, 22 seconds left. And they have a chance to tighten the score a little more. They've been coming back from more than 21 points behind at one time. Line, the one-hander splits the net. Good. 59-47 now. Centerville leading. Kenworthy eyes the basket, takes his time. The one-hander in the air. Good. 59-48. Now an 11-point lead. Centerville's lead has been cut to 11. Ball passed into Rentschler. Rentschler across the 10-second line. Dribbles middle of forecourt. Gives to Cox. Johnny Cox around the horn to the right. Dribbles down toward the corner. Passing back to Wetzel. Wetzel, a one-hander from way out the right-hand side, is short. No good. Rebound fought for. It'll be a jump ball. There's the jump taken by Whitewater in the backcourt. Larry Riley has it. Riley across the 10-second line, but a foul is called. The foul on Wetzel. Personal number 3 on Bud Wetzel of Centerville. And Larry Riley on the 1-and-1. The one-hander good. 59-49. Now the Centerville lead is only 10 points. Here's a chance to whittle it to 9. Larry Riley shoots. Good. 59-50. Only a 9-point lead. The full court press put on by Whitewater. Rentschler brings the ball down across the 10-second line. Rentschler tied up. Tied up by Mike Riley and Murray. A foul is called on Murray. Personal number 4 on Bob Murray. The Rentschler was covered up by the 2 Whitewater boys and fouled in the process. 5 minutes even left to go in the ball game. Rentschler at the line on the 1-and-1. The first shot high to the right. No good. Roberts rebounds for Whitewater. Whitewater on the attack. 9 points behind. Roberts to Mike Riley. Mike Riley to Larry Riley. Larry Riley around the horn to the right to Murray. Back to Mike Riley. Middle of forecourt to Roberts. Roberts down the lane to the left. Hooks. Rolls around the rim and out. No good. Rebound by Murray. Good. Murray rebounding to the right-hand side. Tightening it up. 59-52. Centerville's lead cut to 7 now. Cox across the 10-second line to Wetzel. Wetzel dribbles down the left-hand side. Halfway down to Rentschler. Rentschler middle of forecourt over the right-hand side to Cox. Cox back to Wetzel. Wetzel dribbles over the right-hand side, down toward the corner, comes driving underneath for a layup, good. A nice shot, a nice layup that time, 61-52. Ball brought down by Whitewater. Mike Riley shoots from on the line, good. Mike Riley hitting on the foul line. Centerville 61, Whitewater 54. Ball brought up by Centerville. Rentschler is tied up by Larry Riley and Mike Riley, and a foul is called on Larry Riley. That'll be number 5. Centerville 61, Whitewater 54. Jerry Connon will go in. Jerry Connon for Whitewater, coming over to report to the scorer's bench. He's a 5'8 senior, goes in to replace Larry Riley. Rentschler at the line. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left in the final quarter. Rentschler, the one-hander, good. 62-54. Now Centerville ahead by 8. Rentschler eyes the basket, takes his time. The one-hander in the air, hits the rim short. No good. Fought for underneath, rebound taken by Roberts. Roberts of Whitewater. Roberts down across the 10-second line. Roberts dribbles, goes under, lays it up, good. Roberts driving in from the right-hand side all the way. 62-56 down. Rentschler brings the ball up the backcourt. He is blocked by Murray, falls to the floor, and a foul is charged on Bob Murray. His head, walks up here to the foul line. Henry Smith, the Centerville coach, coming out to check his boy to see if he's okay. Rentschler holding the back of his neck a little bit now. That was the 5th personal. 2 Whitewater boys now have fouled out. That's bound to take some of the steam out of their comeback. The Whitewater Bears have waged a valiant comeback here. They were way down in the ball game and then started to roar back. 3:51 left in the final quarter. Rentschler on the 1-and-1. The one-hander out to the right, no good. Roberts rebounds for Whitewater. Roberts down across the 10-second line. Shoots from the outer edge of the keyhole. Hits the rim short. No good. Rebound taken off by Rentschler. Rentschler in the backcourt for Centerville. Rentschler dribbles down the backcourt. Closely guarded by Witt. Rentschler dribbles toward the left-hand side. Witt and Connon try to get the ball. The ball goes to Hamilton. To Cox. To Wetzel. Wetzel dribbles down the left-hand side. Halfway down. Back out to Cox. Cox starts to drive around the horn to the right. And he charges. Charging is called on Cox. Personal number 4. Mike Riley up at the foul line. Mike Riley ready to shoot. 3 minutes, 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Centerville 62, Whitewater 56 the score. Now the officials get a towel to wipe up some liquid off the floor. All right, we'll have Mike Riley up at the line. Jerry Connon pats him on the back, goes back into the backcourt to watch. On the 1-and-1. The one-hander, good. 62-57. Centerville 62, Whitewater 57. The score is tightening. Mike Riley eyes the basket. The one-hander, good. Centerville's lead has been cut to 4. A 4-point lead. Ball brought up by Good. Good gives to Cox. Cox across the 10-second line. Cox dribbles down the left-hand side to Wetzel. Wetzel in the left-hand corner. Out to Good. Good over to Rentschler. Rentschler fakes. Rentschler dribbles into the right-hand corner. Shoots in the corner. Good. Darrell Rentschler hitting from the corner. 64-58. Centerville ahead. Mike Riley dribbles into the foul circle. Gives to Roberts. Roberts to the left of the lane. Back to Riley. Mike Riley in the corner. Loses the ball outside. It'll go out to Centerville. Cox in the backcourt to Wetzel. Back over to Cox. Cox in the backcourt. Dribbles across the 10-second line. Guarded by Mike Riley, and he is fouled by Riley. A holding foul. Personal number 3 on Riley in the ball game. 2:36, 2 minutes, 36 seconds left in the final quarter. On the 1-1, Cox fires. Good. Centerville 65, Whitewater 58. Cox gets the ball for a second attempt. Eyes the basket. It's in the air. Good. 66-58. Centerville has gone back on top now by 8 points. Roberts has it, left-hand side of the forecourt for Whitewater. Into Whit, who tries to pivot. Pivot shot blocked. Knocked out of the air by Good and Rentschler. Good gets it, gives to Wetzel. Wetzel down the left-hand side to Cox. Cox hands off to Wetzel, who shoots halfway down the left-hand side. Short, no good. Rebound by Kenworthy. Kenworthy of Whitewater dribbles down, shoots from the left-hand side. The layup blocked, no good. However, a foul is called on John Cox. That'll be all. That'll be number 5 on Cox in the ball game. Kenworthy up there to shoot 2. The one-hander good. 66-59. Kenworthy now eyes the basket for his second shot. The one-hander off the rim short, no good. Rebound by Rentschler. He's tied up and fouled by Whit. Jerry Whit draws his first personal foul in the ball game. Minutes, 7 seconds, 2:07 left in the ball game. Darrell Rentschler up at the foul line. Rentschler for Centerville on the 1-1. Eyes the basket on his toes. The one-hander good. 67-59. Centerville leading. Now the second attempt by Rentschler. The bonus shot. Again, raises his hands up. The one-hander short, no good. Rebound by Hamilton. Knocked out of his hands by Whitewater. Brought down the court by Roberts. Roberts tries to hook from the right-hand side of the lane as he drives down. The ball deflected, knocked outside. It'll be taken out by Whitewater, knocked out by Centerville's Hamilton. Roberts, who tries to get a shot away. The ball is taken out of the air by Rentschler. A tie-up, it'll be a jump ball. Taken by Kinder. Kinder of Centerville dribbles down the left-hand side, hooks underneath, good. Ronnie Kinder driving under and hooking one up. Centerville 69, Whitewater 59. Centerville back on top by 10 now. As the ball is brought down by Mike Riley, he is tied up. A holding foul called on Ronnie Kinder. Number 2 on Kinder in the ball game. Mike Riley on the 1-1 at the foul line. He gets the ball from the official. Riley bounces the ball a couple of times. Crouches, the one-hander, good. 69-60. Centerville ahead by 9. Now Riley again. The one-hander in the air, good. 69-61. Centerville ahead by 8. But time running out. Rentschler passing the ball against the full court press into Kinder. Kinder brings it down across the 10-second line. Kinder out to Wetzel. Wetzel, middle of the forecourt, has the ball stolen by Roberts. Roberts drives all the way down, hooks it up good. Roberts puts it in. Wetzel passes in for Centerville now to Kinder. Kinder dribbles down the right-hand side, comes driving into the foul circle. He is covered up and fouled. A tripping foul is called on Mike Riley. Personal number 4. Before Kinder, 1 minute, 24 seconds left in the final quarter. Kinder up there to shoot. Bounces the ball. Eyes the basket. The one-hander rolls around and off. No good. Rebound by Kenworthy. Kenworthy of Whitewater comes dribbling down the backcourt. Comes dribbling across the 10-second line. Gives the ball to Mike Riley. Mike Riley dribbles down into the corner. Tries to shoot from the corner. He is tied up and fouled by Ronnie Kinder. A holding foul on Kinder. Personal number 3 on Ronnie Kinder of Centerville. Mike Riley up at the line. They're still trying to pull this one out. The one-hander high, no good. Rebound by Jim Good. Good of Centerville to Wetzel. Wetzel dribbles down the right-hand side. Middle of forecourt to Good. Good back to Wetzel. Wetzel dribbles toward the left-hand side. Has the ball deflected, but it's picked up by Good. Good out near the 10-second line into Rentschler. Rentschler to Kinder. Kinder dribbles into the foul circle. A one-hander off the rim short, no good. Rentschler's rebound, no good. But then a foul is called. The foul was called underneath on Kenworthy, and that'll be all. Kenworthy will be the third Whitewater boy to foul out of the ball game. Centerville 69, Whitewater 63, 52 seconds left in the final quarter. Number 30 coming over to report to the scorer, Darrell Brooks. Darrell Brooks, 6-foot junior, will be going into the Whitewater lineup. The Whitewater boys can be proud of the way they've played tonight, regardless of how the end of the game happens to come. Because they came roaring back after being way down, came roaring back in the game, pulled up close to Centerville, and they've stuck right close to the Bulldogs, even though they have lost 3 boys now by the personal foul route. Rentschler walks up to the foul line. Rentschler will get the ball. Eyes the basket. He's on the 1-and-1. Rentschler takes his time. The one-hander. Down in, good. That ball went all the way around the rim, was about to spin out, then fell down in. Centerville 70, Whitewater 63, 52 seconds left in the final quarter. Rentschler fires, good. 71 to 63. Centerville back on top by 8. Mike Riley dribbles down the right-hand side for Whitewater. Gives to Conant. Jerry Conant dribbles down the right-hand side. Shoots from the right-hand corner. Off the rim. No good. Rebound by Good. Good underneath is tied up by Whitewater boys. He lets the ball get away from him, but it's knocked out by Whitewater, taken out by Centerville. Ronnie Kinder across the 10-second line. Down the right-hand side to Hamilton. But a foul called. That time it was on Mike Riley, and that's his 5th personal foul. Ronnie Kinder will have 2 shots because it was an intentional foul. Ronnie Kinder with 2 attempts. The first one is good. The officials rule it was an intentional foul, so Kinder has a 2nd shot. Centerville 72, Whitewater 63. Kinder eyes the basket. One-hander in the air. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Hamilton tries it short, no good. Rebound taken now by Whit. Whit of Whitewater. In the backcourt to Roberts. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. Roberts dribbles in the foul circle. Gives to his teammate. A left-hander from the left of the keyhole. Good. Pushed up by Goodwin. Bill Goodwin hitting from the left of the keyhole. The basket counts, and a foul is called on Wetzel. Personal number 4. The 4th personal on Bud Wetzel of Centerville. The score is Centerville 72, Whitewater 65. Whit will be up there at the line on the 1-and-1. Jerry Whit, 6-foot junior for Whitewater. The one-hander high, no good. And Rentschler goes up trying to get the ball along with Whitewater. Brooks was in the lane that time. Darrell Brooks was in the lane, so the ball will go out to Centerville. But the pass in is intercepted by Roberts. Roberts is covered up by Good. It'll be a jump ball. Roberts and Good both fall to the floor right on the ball. Roberts of Whitewater, Good of Centerville. 14 seconds left in the ball game. Rentschler gets it, drives down the floor underneath, hooks it up, Good. Rentschler driving all the way, hooking it up. Now the ball passed in to Roberts. Roberts of Whitewater, 4 seconds, passes off. He is covered up. Roberts covered up by Good, who fell on the floor on top of Roberts. Roberts gets up. 2 seconds left in the final quarter. 2 seconds in the ball game. Centerville 74, Whitewater 65. And on Good, that was personal foul number 4. The 4th on Good. Gail Roberts of Whitewater at the line. Roberts is the only starter left in the ball game for Whitewater. The others have fouled out. His first shot is good. 74 to 66. Centerville leading. And now Good goes out of the ball game, replaced by Dave Nine. Dave Nine, 6'1", 165-pound junior in. Also, Mick Melvin comes in, replacing Dwayne Hamilton. Dwayne Hamilton has made his height very decisive on the boards tonight. Now he goes out. Mick Melvin, 6', 165-pound senior in. Roberts will shoot from the foul line. Roberts hits, good. He shoots, it rolls around the rim and zips down in. 74 to 67. And now another boy going in for Whitewater. Going in is number 42, Tom Adkins. The ball passed in by Wetzel of Centerville. Wetzel gives the ball to his teammate up there, Nine. Nine throws the ball halfway down the right-hand side. The throw is short of the backboard, and thus ends the ball game. The final score, Centerville 74, Whitewater 67. 74 to 67 score. Centerville 74, Whitewater 67. Phil, what was that play right there at the end? We were looking down the other end of the floor. What did happen there anyway?
Les, one of the Whitewater boys sneaked in after that bucket was made there. What happened was that Roberts tried to throw it up against the front of the rim, but it went over just over the rim, bounced against the backboard, and scored. So what happened was one of the Whitewater boys just stepped out of bounds and got the ball and threw it in. It was supposed to be Centerville's ball, actually. So the official hadn't seen the white shirt, so he had to call the play back. That's what happened, Les.
Chuck is figuring up the individual scoring right now. We'll have it for you in just a moment.
For Whitewater was Mike Riley with 16. Mike Riley was 16. He only got 2 in the first half of the ball game, but he scored the 14 points in the second half. On down the line, Gail Roberts close behind with 15. Kenworthy had 9. Murray 9. Witt had 1 point. Larry Riley had 12. Mike Riley, as we mentioned, was higher with 16. And Bill Goodwin had 2 points for his total. So that's the story. 4 of the Whitewater Bears were fouled out in the final quarter of the game. Darrell Kenworthy fouled out, Bob Murray fouled out, Larry Riley fouled out, and Mike Riley fouled out. Centerville scoring in just a minute. You probably have guessed Darrell Rentschler was high with 28. On down the line, Kender got 9, Jim Good got 2, Hamilton 9, Bud Wetzel 10, Dave Mabe got 1 tonight, John Cox 15. Cox fouled out for Centerville tonight. Quarter scores, Centerville leading in all quarters, 18-9, 40-21, 55-38. Final score was 74-67.